finesse. I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. Bliss. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. He'll go right and find his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Williams to throw on second. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 18,
In motion now, it's Scott. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Williams. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the left side, he's got Komet. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams to the air once more. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. In motion now, it's Scott. On third down, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Nike Texas. Look the high, look the high.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On first down, it's Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
Two J. South.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Nike Texas. Love it.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Robin. Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go. Hey, we're no more. Look to hot, look to hot.
Now, Stroud. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Allen in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Track 60. Pass for 11. Pass for 11. Take go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Williams going to try again on 2nd and 10. To the goal line and in. Heenan, Allen. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right?
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Eleven. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
To throw is Williams. He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Williams to the air once more. This one caught at the 4. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
South.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Puppy. Nike taxi.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run on first down with Mixon. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.